Manx Radio Saturday Live Lounge, supported by Villa Gaiety. For the latest What's On information, visit villagaiety.com.
Here's another siren song to avoid. Better prepare yourself for the storm that's coming ashore.
It's the latest from Jeff Jepson. It's called Here Comes Trouble. Actually, that's quite apt because I'm about to chat to Justin McMullin.
What are you trying to say?
Trouble.
What sort of a link is that?
Oh, you are, though. You were mischievous, McMullin.
Yeah, I was at school.
Yeah,
I still am.
Yeah, I remember. So Justin was a little bit above me in school, and I remember him being like the guy on the music tower at the back of Ballacameen, like playing with all. And we were sort of looking up, going, "Oh, look at him doing all that." It's very. And now
amongst
look
others.
at you.
I know.
Justin,
I went wrong.
You're here. We're not here to talk about you.
Nope.
However, we are here to talk about a big venture you launched just not that long ago, actually, but there's a big thing happening.
There is, yep. So we've taken the plunge, and we are now going to start doing our own events, putting on our own live music events to sort of promote live music on the island, whether that be up and coming artists, etc., and supporting some big acts from the UK, which eventually we're going to start bringing over. So plenty of people doing this. There's loads of musical talent on the island, as we know. We just kind of jumped in and thought, you know what, let's do our own big gig. So that's what we're doing. And also it's about trying to get something outside of Douglas as well. So there's not a lot of venues, as you all know, or a lot of places where we can actually put something on massive, on a big scale. So Mountain View are very kind to let us use the old film studio, which is absolutely fantastic.
So that is big.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
It pretty much is an aircraft hangar. If anyone hasn't been up there, it's like a giant aircraft hangar, somewhat soundproofed inside, ready, because it was a sound stage for the film industry. We're going to use, and it's a blank canvas can. It's absolutely brilliant in the way of being able to go in there, put everything in that we need, big screens, big stage.
I was going to ask, because you are known for being all whistles and bells. So what is it going to look like, not least sound like?
We've got a lot of toys, let's put it that way. 2 big screens either side, so that's going to be a huge focal point, is the fact we're actually going to do live camera footage of the evening. So while people are there, it'll be like going to a big event in the UK where they have the big screens and everyone will be able to see what's going on stage, as well as themselves. So we'll be turning the cameras around on the audience and having a bit of a play with people and, making it a bit of fun, but getting up and close with the artists. So we'll obviously be talking to Nathan in a minute. So it's all about interaction, huge stage, big light show, big sounds, and some great artists. And that's what it's all about.
I've got to ask, when you're talking about this, and obviously you're very excited about it. I mean, you're an excitable kind of guy anyway.
I am.
But you are excited about it. Do you ever think back to Justin back in school and think,
Bala.
look what I'm
Blood
doing
Brothers.
now?
Bumped into Steve Palfrey not so long ago, actually, when we obviously did Blood Brothers back in the day, and I was only a wee whippersnapper, doing the lighting, helping out and whatnot. And we're having this discussion about how we've both, everyone's kind of come so far. And I mean, obviously Steve, took to the stage in the West End, didn't he, and absolutely smashed it. And here we are, sort of doing our own thing within an industry that we were taught. So, Janet Norris, Paul Kano, they taught as well. They taught as well. Hopefully they're listening. So thank you very much.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it, if they were? They've probably got much more important things to do with their Saturday. They might be listening. You never know.
Don't put your show down.
Do you know what? I was going to talk to you, Nathan. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to come back to you in a moment. So what I'm going to do first is let's get on one of the acts that are playing. So Nathan is going to be one of the acts. We're going to come to him in a minute. But let's get some Sunset Jet on first, actually, just to give you an idea of one of the other artists, because Sunset Jet are playing, aren't they?
They are. They're second up, second on the bill. So Nathan's kicking the night off, and then Sunset Jet, and then we'll obviously talk about the main headliner.
Okay. And Nathan does have a guitar with him, which I'm very excited about. It's going to be. There you go.
Brand new.
He bought a new guitar just for the live lounge. Of course he did.
Literally just taking the bubble wrap off it. Look at it. Yeah. It's beautiful.
It is a beautiful thing. We're going to hear that live in the studio in a few minutes. But first up, as mentioned, this is Sunset Jet. They are going to be there next weekend, next Saturday night at Mountain View. This is Happiness is a Work of Art. Sunset Jet, Happiness is a Work of Art. They are going to be at Mountain View next weekend, which is just on the Derby Road in Ramsey there. And there is going to be this big live event happening. Sunset Jet will be there, but so will Nathan Thompson. Hello.
Hello.
You look a little bit excited about this.
I am. That's why we get on. We're both excitable people. We both bounce off each other even when we talk on stage. I like it.
This is going to be a slightly terrifying experience if that's the case, because if two of you are like bouncing jelly beans, then...
It's good. It's fun.
So tell us what you're going to be doing on the night then, Nathan.
So I always do like a mixed bag of covers. I always do, say, anything from, say, 50s, Elvis, right the way up to modern music now. So there's, like I say, there's always a song for everybody. So it's going to be like a mixed bag, I'd say. Maybe the odd original song, maybe some really old stuff. But yeah, it's just going to be like a mixed bag, really.
Do you know, just as I start talking to you, I'm going to have to keep coughing. Oh, no. Right. Tell you what. Let's get rid of the ad break. I'll be back in a sec.
Everyone's more conscious of energy use.
Okay, so I think I have a voice. We're going to try again. That was slightly bizarre. I'm very sorry, Nathan. I just completely trashed your moment on the radio there. I'm going to try and talk now, and I think we're okay. I'll just take it slowly.
Nice as well.
So, hi, Nathan.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well, thanks.
Good.
How are you?
It's good to have you in the studio. It has been a while, actually. Yeah.
4 years, 3 years.
No way.
Yeah.
Has it really been 3 years since you were last here?
3
Oh
or 4,
my
maybe.
goodness.
Yeah.
And yet you have become one of the busiest musicians out there.
It's been a little bit busy, yeah.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
I've enjoyed myself though. It's been good. It's
Yeah.
been nice to go around, and there's just been nothing but positivity and support and
Yay!
meeting good people on the way.
Good.
Yeah,
I try my
like
best.
that.
I try my
because
best.
you're a positive soul, aren't you?
I try.
And you've got, I mean, your set list, we started to talk about this before. Give us a rough idea of what sort of things you include in your set list, because you like it to be kind of upbeat, don't you? And
Yeah. So say if we just go like old school and then new school, say there's I'm a Believer, the Monkees, there's Blue Suede Shoes, Elvis, and then you move up to modern stuff. You've got I do a version of Blinding Lights, The Weeknd, which is like a bit upbeat, and then you can slow it down to Fast Car, Tracy Chapman, stuff like that, and then a couple of my own, but I don't really tend to chuck them in too much unless asked to, because people are there just to kind of sing along, like we were saying, Come On Eileen as well. So,
but
yeah,
do you not find though that because once you've kind of got them by playing songs they know and love, if you then drop in one of your own,
that's how it tends to happen usually. And obviously, I've got loads of friends that come down and support every time, and some people just chuck in the name, and I'll do it sometimes. But usually, if there's a lot of other people and they're kind of throwing out, do Oasis, or
it's
something
always
like
Oasis.
that. You know, there's loads in the songbook, but it's So I feed off people if I'm doing it. So if people are kind of loving the covers, then I'll just carry on doing that. So
it's going to be a mix of stuff.
Yeah.
Played next week, and I think is Nathan opening the night then, Justin?
He is, yeah. He's on at 6 o'clock till 7:15. So opening the night indeed. Yeah, can't wait. Just a little hour.
Shall I do a whole? I'm going to shout for a song, okay? And I want you to play. Can you play some Verve, Nathan?
Yeah.
You see, there you go.
There
He answers. This is good. Are you going to play some Verve, Nathan?
I am, yes.
Excellent. What are we
Lucky
going to
Man.
hear? And why do you include this one? What is it about this?
Well, one of my dad's favourite songs is Bittersweet Symphony, and which I also do. But then I heard Lucky Man live. He did like a live lounge one, and it just sounded beautiful. So yeah, it's one of my favourite tracks.
It's a gorgeous song and quite tricky on guitar as well. So some nice guitar bits in this as well. So we're going to hear Nathan Thompson live now in the studio. Take it away, Nathan.
Lovely, thank you. And big shout out to my granddad as well, who's listening all the way from Ramsey.
Happiness, more or less, is just a change in something in my liberties on my mind. Happiness coming and going. I want you to look at me, watch my people growing. I know just where I am. But how many corners do I have to turn? How many times do I have to learn? All the love I have is in my mind. But I'm a lucky man, yeah. With fire in my hands, yeah. Happiness, something in my own place. I'm steady naked, a smile and I feel no disgrace with who I am. Happiness coming and going. I watch you look at me, watch my people growing. I know just where I am. Did how many corners do I have to turn? How many times do I have to learn? All the love I have is in my mind, but I hope you want to stay. Yeah, I hope you want to stay. Oh, no, we know, 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 we know. You've gotta live to die, you know. It's just a changing something in my liberties. It's just a changing something in my liberties. Yeah, on my mind. And I say, on my mind. And I say, on my mind. Oh, I'm a lucky man.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Nathan Thompson live in the studio. We'll chat to him more after Crystal Fighters. I love that song. It's Crystal Fighters and Carolina, and it brings me so much joy. And actually, on that note, speaking of joy, I'm going to dedicate it to my joyous pal Joe, whose birthday is today. We love you, Joe. And Winnie's been in touch as well and says, have you put Joe on the list? Love and best wishes to her for her birthday. I will put her on the list, Winnie, and she could win £100 to spend with our pals at ShopRite. We've got Nathan Thompson and Justin McMullin with us talking about next week's big event happening at Mountain View. Super exciting. Before I come to you, Justin, I'm going to come back to Nathan now, who we just heard play, excuse me, Lucky Man by Verve, and it was fab. Absolutely gorgeous. Where did you get your kind of musical nous from then? Where did your love of music come from?
It's gotta be my granddad, who's definitely listening right now. So hello to you.
Hello, Nathan's granddad.
Big Tommy, the king of Ramsey.
I hope he is actually the king of Ramsey. That'd be an amazing.
You can't walk through the street with him.
Oh, I love that. Everyone knows
He's a celebrity.
him. Yeah. Oh, so what sort of stuff did he kind of pass down to you musically?
Oh, it's Hendrix, AC/DC, Deep
Nice.
Purple. Like you listen to the real music, you know, like the bit more rocky stuff, but he flicks on a bit of, he liked a bit of 80s-y, not cheese, but like you listen to, say, Wang Chung, he likes that one, you know.
Oh, Dancehall Days, that kind of thing.
That's the one, yeah. But it's more rock, yeah. So I remember listening to vinyl and, you know, going to the pub with him, he'll always have the best tunes on. So yeah.
And he played a part in your musical career as well.
Yeah, he got me my first gig guitar, my first real my baby, which I still use to this day.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
So does he come and watch you play?
Yeah. So I play in the Swan in the summer, like on the Sundays.
Yeah.
So it's like the Swan beer garden sessions, and all my family are there, and it's great. It's nice to have the support and love, which is good.
That is fab. And you're gigging tonight, actually, aren't you?
Yes, at the Bridge in an hour or so.
Yeah, don't worry.
Just nipped up to say.
We'll
hello.
let you go before that. Don't
Yeah.
worry. But you can also see Nathan at this Saturday Night Live event at Mountain View. Justin, just give us some of the details then for if someone wants to come along to it. And actually, we haven't talked about the headliner yet.
No, we haven't. Do you want to do that now, or should we do details?
Tell us about the headliner.
Okay, the headline act is Rocket Max. He's known as. Guy called Max Bresnan. He's absolutely fantastic. He does an amazing Elton John show.
Yeah.
So it's a full Elton John tribute show. All the big hits, all the glamour, you know, the costume changes. This guy's amazing. He's been on the BBC. He does cruise ships. He's all over the place. So if you want to sort of get a preview, go online and have a look at him. Rocket Max. He's absolutely stunning. So he's our headline act. He's going to take on the stage around about 9:15, and then play through till 11 o'clock. And then obviously before that we've got Nathan and Sunset Jet.
Yay! And at these events, this is the first of presumably many.
Yeah, that's it. So the master plan, it's Saturday Night Live. That was the name we came up with, because it's going to be on a Saturday night. It's going to be live music. That's it. Live music. We've got some other little tricks up our sleeve we're not going to tell you about because they are really under wraps, and it's going to be great for the Isle of Man. So we don't want to let anything slip at the minute, but it won't just be live music. There are some other little things coming, but predominantly it's
Are you
about
going to get your can dancing
No,
on the go?
You're going to mention that. And the grass curtain. Those days are on. They're long gone. So yeah, it's all about the live music, and again, and it's important that we, put these locals like Nathan here.
Yeah.
Local celebrities in my eyes, and he absolutely is a celebrity. Put them on a pedestal, get them out there and say to people, look at these guys, these are amazing. We've got some absolutely fantastic musical talent on this island. We all know that. So that's what it's about. It's putting them on a pedestal. Look, these guys are here. We're not trying to upstage them by bringing people in from the UK, because we've already had some, negative comments. Well, why don't you just put local musicians on? We absolutely are. It's about local music and local entertainment. But to give people that sort of, broader choice, we need to bring people in from the UK as well, I think, to kind of give that a little bit more.
I guess, Nathan, this sort of thing, bringing in these different headline acts from the UK, it's maybe introducing you to a different audience, isn't it? Because, of course, actually, the live scene is actually quite well supported, but in specific venues, usually quite small venues, and it's usually sort of the similar sort of faces that you see, similar crowds. So maybe this is an opportunity to play to different people. Yeah,
absolutely. And obviously Elton John's played his musical career stemmed from like the early 70s. I'm all right. So it's going to draw in a crowd of like a lot of different generations as well. So it's going to be good to see as well with me playing as well, because I've got a mixed bag. So hopefully will resonate with the crowd. Do you do any Elton John? I couldn't do it justice. Unfortunately,
it's very piano based, isn't it? Really,
it's more piano. I don't think I could do it justice. His range is
Toby Higgins does. Toby Higgins does a great Elton John, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
And another musician we use a lot for the events, and absolutely fantastic. But
there is such talent over here at the minute, isn't there?
I'd maybe like to give. I guess that's why they call it the blues. That's probably my favourite. That's my favourite Elton John song, I'd say. Yeah, so I'm hoping that he does that. But it's one of the ones that's not so much in the mainstream. So you're going to be front and centre watching him then? Yeah, it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. It's exciting. That's, as I said, it's a pleasure to be asked to do it, because I get to stand up on a massive, big thing with all my family and all my friends there, and we can bounce off each other as well, which always happens, and it's fun. So if people want to come along to this then, Justin, how do they do it?
Yep, so we've got obviously a Facebook page, we've got a ticket site. So the ticket site is at www.bit.ly/SNLIOM. So Saturday Night Live Isle of Man. Okay.
I love that, kind of linking to a very famous American TV show.
yeah, I know. We thought we were going to get taken down by the copyright police, but no. So Facebook's probably the best place to go to. So Saturday Night Live has its own Facebook page, so search for that. If not, Ultimate Productions, which is our production side of the company, but they'll be able to find the tickets from there. And there's loads of details on it, because there's loads of stuff that people don't realise. We've got shuttle buses, which are free. Yeah. I've got to get that in there. So we've got shuttle bus from Ramsey bus station to the venue every half hour. So it's going to be backwards and forwards all night. So if they want to turn up, leave the car down in Ramsey, Parliament Square, go and have a meal. We've got some, can I mention the places we've got little discounts with? We've got some places there who are helping us out. Ravioli House, Good Stuff Restaurant, and the Swan. They're doing discounts for ticket holders. So we want to get people into Ramsey. Let's use Ramsey in the daytime, get some footfall there. And then, all the details are online. So get themselves on the Facebook page.
Go and search it out.
Absolutely.
Get yourselves down there. It's going to be an awesome night.
There's no excuse really, is there, not to be there?
How about if you're in London watching Scary Pockets? I'm really sorry.
I know, you did get an invite, but never mind.
Sorry. I'm going to miss it. Unbelievable. Yeah. And it's going to be the first of many.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
That's good to hear. Well, do you know what? I was going to play Opus 3, right? Because this was one of your choices. We're talking about your firsts. And you mentioned Opus 3 as one of yours because you're talking about maybe the first gigging that you've done, because you used to do a lot of DJ sets.
Yeah, I used to do Casey's blimey, and other places, Toffs, Paramount. But yeah, back in the day, this was my first single that I bought on vinyl, I'll have you know.
Ooh.
Opus 3. And I've got to mention, it was Mark Beresford, who sadly not with us anymore, good friend. Mark used to play it constantly in the cave, and I heard it, and I was like, I've got to get that track. So I went out and bought it. That was my first record, yeah.
Oh, I love it. Well, I was going to play it, but I've changed my mind.
Have you?
Because Nathan there just mentioned Deep Purple.
Oh, yeah.
So that's actually something two of you have in common.
It is.
Right? Because you mentioned Deep Purple on your firsts as well.
Yeah.
So tell me about the Deep Purple
So
first.
Deep Purple was the first ever gig, live, big gig that I ever went to off the Isle of Man. Wow, some 20 odd years ago. I can vaguely remember it was at Wembley Arena, I think it was. Yeah.
Wow, what a thing to
and
see.
I wasn't even into them at the time. That wasn't my style of music. But I got an invite. A friend of mine had a spare ticket. I think it was actually Neil Carey. I was trying to think about this last night.
I must
message him. In any case, got a spare ticket. Come with us. Turn up, and yeah, it was great. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, before we play it, then let me just find out from you, what was the first gig you ever went to, Nathan?
It was not quite Deep Purple, but I think I was only little. So I haven't really been to many gigs, to be honest. It was scouting for girls over here when they come over.
Which, to be fair, what a brilliant thing to have on the Isle of Man.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah,
we've been really lucky over the years, and obviously it's only going to get better because we've got a Saturday Night Live happening. So you know what, it's going to be more to come. Well, listen, it's been fab having you both with us. We're going to have to wrap it up, but I'm going to leave you with a bit of Deep Purple then. So we're going to have Hush now. Get yourselves down there. Next week, it's going to be an awesome night. Saturday, find out all the details on Facebook. And if you missed any of my chat with this pair, then you can go back and listen again at manxradio.com. I'll share some video of us chatting as well. Thanks, Nathan. Thanks, Justin.
Thank you.
And this is going out not only to this pair, but also to Nathan's granddad.
Yes.
Manx Radio Saturday Live Lounge, supported by Villa Gaiety. For the latest What's on information, visit villagaiety.com.